Hey guys, today as I'm bringing this revision session of the mathematics N3 paper, which was written in February 2022. Is the latest at the moment. Now before I go through the whole paper, I'll be bringing the whole full curriculum, the whole full paper in video form, but this is what I want to go through with you quickly to say. So it's mathematics N3 paper. As you can see, it was supposed to be written in November, but ended up being written in February 2022. So I'm going to be bringing you all these answers. Now, two things I want to bring to you. First of all, this is going to be available first for Prime members. So I encourage you, go to become a Prime member, join Prime membership on YouTube. Then you'll be able to view all the lessons of this curriculum. So it will be question by question. There is a video for each question. So question 1, I did a video for all the questions in question 1, question 2, just like that until I think question number 6. Now the next thing is, if you are failing or if you don't want to be a Prime member, well, unfortunately you're going to get these a bit later, but I will make them available later. Why do I do it for Prime members? First, because they sponsor this channel, they support this channel through their contributions. So you must understand, Prime memberships, it helps us to remain relevant. It helps us to bring these videos. It's not just free guys bringing these videos. Behind the scene, there's a lot of work. There's a team that is involved in bringing these lessons. So you must understand why we also want people to subscribe so that they can help with the contributions. It's actually very minimal, not a lot, but you can just check out on our YouTube channel. Check the part which says community. That's where, or membership, actually it's membership or community, something like that. You will be able to join. I'll also put a place where you can actually follow for you to join. I'll show you on a video. Just check it now. That is where you're joining. The second thing, guys, I want to bring to you is, if you're struggling with your mathematics, I repeat, if you are struggling with maths, do not struggle while I'm there. I'm there for you guys. I have lessons that are scheduled topic by topic. Now you need to go to 24minute.co.za and check out when is the next lesson from mathematics N3 and which topic is going to be covered. Again, unfortunately, it's not going to be free, but at just a little bit of contribution, you'll be able to attend these classes. And guys, it's much better to be prepared than to face that exam unprepared and frustrate yourself. So I'm looking for the underdogs, those who are saying, my mathematics is at the bottom, I don't see myself making it. I'm not looking for these guys who are already saying, my math is fine, I need to just get a distinction, I'm at level 70%. I need the guys who are saying, I'm at the bottom. I want to take you from the bottom and put you in a position where you are comfortable to face that paper and get a mark which would be pleasing to you. When you look at yourself, you just be proud to say, wow, I didn't know I can do this. In a short space of time, 2 months to go before the exam, I encourage you, go to 24minute.co.za, look at the next class scheduled and book yourself in. It's a boot camp. It gives all the foundation that you'll need for that particular topic that I'll be dealing with. If I were you, I would better go through that lesson than to find myself struggling and agonizing on that exam. You don't want that pain whereby you leave that exam knowing, I didn't make it, I must rewrite again. It's more expensive to rewrite. It's better to prepare way before, get your pass. And again, not only is it expensive, your future is on the line. You are delaying your progress. You are delaying your vision in life. You are delaying that qualification which will take you to the next level. So make 22 your best year whereby you tell yourself, I'm bearing this mathematics issue once and for all. Let me be your tutor. Remember guys, I'm rooting for you, and reaching out is proof of passion. I'm reaching out. It's your time to reach out and join these classes. Thank you. Now let's go through the lessons. Hello again, our most valued student. My name is Confident. Welcome to the continuation of our revision session. This is Mathematics N3 and the paper was written in February 2022. And to continue with our paper, we are, as I said, looking at this particular paper, guys. And in this paper, it's your N3. We are now looking at question number 3. So if you are just coming in contact with this question, it means you missed out question 1 and 2, and I would definitely encourage you to go through those. So let us look at question number 3, and the first question there is question 3.1. Look at this. 3.1, it's kind of a word problem that they're giving us here, and we want to see what are they saying. They're saying the perimeter of a right angle triangle is 40 meters. If a side adjacent to the right angle is 8 meters, calculate the hypotenuse and the area of the triangle. And then good mark allocation, 6 marks. So what are they saying here? They are giving us a perimeter of a triangle. You must know the word perimeter. This is a distance right round a shape. That's the perimeter of a right angle triangle. Right angled, meaning this triangle has a 90 degrees. They are telling you that it is 40. If a side adjacent to the right angle is 8 meters, it's difficult to know which one of those sides, but it's fine. Calculate the hypotenuse and the area. What they need is hypotenuse and area. Whatever side you'll choose of that triangle will still make sense. Let's kind of sketch this, because for you to be able to answer this, you need to come up with a sketch. So what they needed is for you to come up with kind of a sketch like that. It's good to include actually the sketch in your final. So this is what they mean by right angle triangle. So they are saying the distance right round this, let's call it A, B, C. So when they are saying the perimeter of this right angle triangle, so meaning if you say AB, that is length AB plus length BC, if you knew what is length BC, plus length AC, they are saying that is 40 meters. That's what they are saying, the perimeter. The perimeter means the distance right around. So you move from A to B, from B to C, from C to A. That's why I'm saying AB plus BC plus CA or AC is 40 meters. And then they're saying if a side adjacent to the right angle triangle is 8 meters, it doesn't matter whether you choose this side or you choose this side, whatever is adjacent. It's easier to see the adjacent if there is an angle. So let's say that side BC is 8 meters. Then it says calculate the hypotenuse and the area of the triangle. So they want H, which is this one, and they want the area. Now the area is whatever is inside here. That's the area of that triangle. All right. Now, how do you go about this kind of a question? Look at this. It's not complicated also. You need to identify your sides here to say, that's what we can do. Let side AB be equal to X, or one side be equal to X. Meaning, I'll make that side be equal to what? I'll make that side be equal to X. Now, when I've done that, they are saying if I go back to the original to say AB, so I'll go back there and say, now in my AB, I have got X, you see that? Because I made it X, plus my BC is 8, plus my hypotenuse, which is AC, is equal to 40. So I can actually find my hypotenuse here, my AC. So what is my hypotenuse? I will have now take 8 to the other side. It will jump the equal sign, and the X will also jump the equal sign. So I'll have AC. I'm solving for X now. AC is equal to 40. The 8 will become minus 8, and the X will become minus X. You see what I'm doing? So my AC will become, now 40 minus 8 is 32 minus X. So it means this hypotenuse now is equal to, let me write that hypotenuse is equal to, I need the yellow one. The hypotenuse is equal to 32 minus X. This is our hypotenuse, guys. So we have a triangle. This triangle has got two sides, X and 8, and the hypotenuse 32 minus X. So if I plot it again to you, it will be like this. That's what you're having now. You have a right angle triangle like that. This right angle triangle, it has got side 32 minus x, it has got 8, it has got x. It's a right angle triangle. So now the question is, they want us to find the hypotenuse and the area, meaning we have to solve for x first of all. So for you to be able to solve for x, what we need now is to introduce the theorem of Pythagoras. Definitely it's a right angle triangle. Always think about Pythagoras theorem now at this stage. Don't think about the area, because we are not given the actual area, we are finding it. But to solve for x, use the Pythagoras theorem. So remember, if this was a, b, and c, now what does Pythagoras theorem say? It says ab squared plus bc squared is equal to ac squared. That's the theorem of Pythagoras. If you remember this side and that side, if you square them and add them, you do that. So meaning x squared plus 8 squared is equal to bracket, don't forget the bracket, is 32 minus x. The bracket is important because that goes as one thing. Don't say 32 minus x squared. If you did do that, it will appear like this. It will appear like this, and it will appear like this. So 32 minus x squared is like the x is the only one now with a square, and you'll get everything wrong from that stage. So the bracket is very important. So from here, you need to solve for x. Now x squared plus 8 squared is equal to, now 32 minus x squared. Please guys, please, I know the temptation here. Let me show you already what some of you attempted to do with this one. So most of you are gonna do this. They'll say 32 minus x squared is equal to, is 32 squared minus x squared. Oh, this is suicidal, guys. Don't do that. That's not true. That's not true. It means this 32 minus x squared, it means you've got two of them. 32 minus x and then 32 minus x. You see? So always avoid that. Avoid that. That's a big no. Just tell your mind, it's not a matter of saying 32 squared minus x squared. I know it looks like that, but it's not. Please. What you do, you expand normally 32 times x. 32 times, then 32 times x. You see how it's like? And then you do the other one, minus x times 32, and then minus x times minus x. Then normal expansion. You'll see what you will lose out if you do the proper way. So what is that? It's x squared here plus 8 squared, and then is equal to 32 times 32. You can definitely need something to help there as a calculator. It's 1024. So I've got 1024, and then that's the first one. Then 32 times minus x is minus 32x. Then minus x times 32 is minus 32x. And then minus x times minus x is plus x. So you see, with this version, you're going to miss out that. Minus 32x minus 32x. And what is minus 32 minus 32? It's not 0. Minus 32 minus 32. What is it? It's minus 64, you see? You're going to lose out that. So what we have is x squared plus 8 squared is equal to 1024 minus 64x. This is x squared, plus x squared, because it's x times x. That's how some of these errors begin, to affect. Now look at this. I can now take everything to one side. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Let me take everything to one side, meaning I'm going to take x squared to join. I'm going to take, everything to go this side. Everything will go this direction. So what do I have? I've got here x squared, and you collect the like terms. X squared is positive x, so it's minus x squared. Seeing that? And then I've got plus 8 squared minus 1024. I'm just doing it slowly, but it does not necessarily bringing the number. And then now negative 64 is plus 64x. If I brought everything this side, this becomes 0. The m or y was doing it x squared minus x squared. That brings a 0, because it's x squared minus x squared. It's 1 minus 1. It's 0. And then 8 squared minus 1024. Let me see that. What it will give me. So if I say, sorry about that. If I bring in again, say 8 squared, which is 64, minus 1024, it gives me minus 960. So I have here minus 960 plus 64x is equal to 0. See, now that's why I'm saying it was not necessary to bring this. I must take it back there. It was not necessary. So 64x is because it's not a quadratic equation. See, that thing cancelled out. So it was good if it was going to be having x squared. So 64x is equal to 960. So I can simple solve for x there. What do? I divide by what I don't want, which is 64. But what you do on the left, remember to do on the right. I don't want that 64 with the x. Then I'm liberating x there. And then the answer that I'll get will be 960 over 64. Then the answer is 15. It's a straight answer. So here I'm getting x is equal to 15. If I'm doing it right, so x is equal to 15. So now how do we wrap this up? The question said, remember, the question said the perimeter of a right angle triangle is 40 meters. If a side adjacent to the right angle is 8 meters, calculate the hypotenuse and the area of the triangle. Now we want to calculate the hypotenuse. Don't forget, this is our hypotenuse here, and we said what is our x. Remember, our x is 15, meaning if I go back to this triangle, I have now 15, but here hypotenuse is equal to 32 minus 15. You see that? So it is equal to, what is the hypotenuse now? Because I was finding x as one side, not the hypotenuse. So the answer is not just x. Don't leave it like that. Go back to the question and read the question again. You see, the hypotenuse is actually 17. So don't think that you have actually solved for x. No, we have got, that is meters. They were dealing with meters. So one side was 15 meters, the other side was 8 meters. The actual question wanted this hypotenuse, which is what? 17 meters. And the question says again the area of the triangle. Now you know how we find the area of the triangle. Remember, A is half times base times height. You find this in the formulas. So it's half times the base is this BC, which is 8, times the height is AB, which is 15. See that? Then you can actually again use a calculator to say area is half times 8 times half base times height, which is 60. So you've got 60 meters, but remember area is in square meters. If you mess up on units, you might be penalized there. So now if I conclude, then it says calculate the hypotenuse and the area. You come there and say area, start with the hypotenuse actually, because they wanted the hypotenuse at first. You say hypotenuse, say therefore hypotenuse is equal to 17 meters and area is equal to 60 meters squared. This is the conclusion of your working, and you saw it was having good marks, 6 marks. So I think it was worth it. I don't know, guys, what do you think? Give me your thoughts on this one. Now let's come back to another question, question 3.2.